Hey guys, before you start watching my video on books and perception, I want to tell you a few points. Basically, a few blunders I make while making the video. So the first one is I talk about conveying a point about perception in my video, but I don't talk about perception anywhere. So that was a blunder. I totally forgot about the perception point of reading books because I don't prepare a script while making videos. So I speak on the go. So I totally forgot about that point. We'll try to include it next time. And the most comical blunder, which is actually funny, is like I have used the word so many times that I cannot even keep account of it. If you guys can keep account of it, just if you guys can count how many times I have said the word so, just post it in the comments. And please overlook that thing. I'm not much experienced about making videos, so that was total blunder on my part. And I have used too many words too many times, like conveying insight and so it again using the word so, like repeating the same mistake again. um it I'll try to improve it next time. Basically is also a word I actually thinking. I have nothing to say. I don't have any word which I cannot use many times. I'm like very bad at this. So this is my point. And the last one I think is there are some grammatical errors in my sentences while speaking. Like when I was talking about give and take, I said something like taking things back, but I don't mention taking what back. Basically what I meant with that was instead of taking back from the community. So that was also a blunder, again using the word so. I hope you guys ignore the blunders that I have made or mistakes that I have made, and please review the video which I made. It's like starting out, and I intend to improve with the coming videos which I make on various topics. Thank you very much. It would be really helpful if you guys overlook those parts completely. And one last thing which I want to say is I it is still difficult for me to make a video in one go. Like I have to, it is like I cannot make a video in one single go. So if you guys find some discontinuities while watching the videos, it is because I make the videos in parts and then join the videos using Premiere Pro or any video editing software. This is also a thing which I would like to work on. Uh, I think I have covered all the mistakes that I have made in the video. And there's one more weird thing that I'm doing with my mouth. I cannot do it right now. I think it comes naturally. Just let me try. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, so I'm doing something like this. The weird thing, I didn't noticed it while making the video. This is the thing. And the last thing, this is totally the last thing. You might find the video moving a little bit because I'm moving my leg. It is just something which I do when I am curious, or when I talk about some things which I want to talk about. Like it would be really helpful if you guys totally overlook all the mistakes that I have made. I'm starting out, and I've recognized my mistakes, and I promise that I'll not make the same mistakes next time. Thank you very much. Now you can just watch the video. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I made my last video, and I I couldn't find time to be consistent about video making because I was focusing on some other stuff. So today I'm just making a video to convey a point which I realized a few days ago. So today I'm going to talk about perception and why is it important to read books. So like a year ago, I was I was very bad at writing as well as reading. I couldn't read even a single page of a book. Like I used to find it boring and unnecessary to do. So like eventually I started reading, and I started reading 5 pages a day. So like I started reading, and like reading, you can consider reading as a medicine for your mind. Like I like if a year ago someone would have told me that reading can increase the discipline in your life and can change how you perceive things or how you look at things, I wouldn't believe it. But now that I have gone through the same process, I believe the same thing, that everyone should read at least something or the other. You should constantly keep yourself updated with new technologies, whatever it may be, or new technologies or new fiction or whatever you like. Basically what I'm trying to convey here is reading is a very important thing which you should adopt in your life. So why reading? So I noticed that the fan in the background is making too much noise, so I switched off. I paused the video for a second and I have started it again. So what I was talking about is reading and why reading is important. So why you should read. Now, like let me give you an example. I'm learning development right now along with design. So I don't find time for myself to learn marketing, but I have a scheduled time in a day for reading. So what I try to do is I try to read all the marketing books I can to learn about marketing while reading. And this is the most important skill set you can have. if you can if you can learn anything with the help of a book, that would be the greatest skill set you can have in your bag of achievements. So reading is a very important skill set. So I have some set of books which I read during the lockdown. So the first one is this Blue Ocean Strategy. So it is a finance related book, and it provides with a couple of strategies how you can differentiate your business and how you can cross the average line for your business. Basically what this book tries to convey is how you can differentiate your business without the price war. Like how your business can stand apart in differentiating from other companies without competing in terms of price. So this is the thing. And the second book is the 4-hour work week. So this book tells you about the importance of having a self-owned business and why you should work for yourself instead of somebody else. Now I have always believed the concept of working for myself instead of somebody else, because if I'm going to work hard, why should it be for someone else instead of me? So this book gives you an insight of how you should tackle for a self-owned life instead of a job life, and how you can escape the job life, that is the 9 to 5 or 9 to 7 of your life, and how you can get the freedom you want in life to try out new things and learn new things. So the third one is Pajama Profit. This book is by Varun Maya, an entrepreneur, Indian entrepreneur I follow. So this book tells you about the importance of freelancing as a student or as a career opportunity. Now what the problem in India is that if I tell a student of class 12 or tell a college student to consider a freelance as a career opportunity, they wouldn't believe it, because in India the term freelancing is still not acceptable to people, and the mindset of the people is equipped and is trained for job, so they don't consider an alternative like freelancing for their own self. So in this book Varun talks about why you should do freelancing and why it is better for you to do freelancing, because when you're doing a job, it is very difficult to learn new things along with the job because you have the work pressure, which makes it difficult to do so. So this is about it. The fourth one is the seven effective habits of highly effective people, or seven habits of highly effective people. So this is a self-help book. It talks about statistically, it talks about what successful people do and what successful people don't do. So basically, if you follow the footsteps of this book and you form basically, if you follow the footsteps of this book and build a discipline for your life, you can lead to success a faster way than it would be possible. The sixth book is Marketing Warfare by Al Trout and Jack Trout and Al Rice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and I don't know. So I'm bad at pronunciation. So what this book talks about is like in this book tries to convey the point that if you treat marketing in modern times as you would treat a military war, the techniques that would apply to the military warfare would be the same techniques that you can apply to marketing, and by the use of those techniques you can definitely win the customer traffic or the war of revenue. So this book compares the few principles of warfare which were very famous in the earlier days and tries to correlate those principles with the modern marketing techniques and what some famous companies like Burger King or McDonald's or Apple at that point of time used to do. So this is a very insightful book. So the last book is All Marketers Tell Stories and the Are Liars, and the liars part is cut off and tell stories. So this is the best book I have written so far. This is the best book I have read so far. So what this book tells is if you can convey your marketing pitch in the form of a story to the people, and if that story is interesting for the people, and if the people can correlate themselves with the story and they can relate their personal lives with the story, then your idea is a success and your campaign will be successful. So basically what this book encourages you to do for marketing is you should form a story around the product that you're building. The product that you're building should have a good story, and that story should be story should be related to the people's personal life or the target audience that you are chasing. So this is a very insightful book. I'm using the word insightful too much because I ran out of words, and this is like I'm too nervous, so pardon me. So this is the last book, and that's it. Thank you.